Hi, it's Blake Kohn. I'm the Executive Director of the National Network of Schools in Partnership. And I thought it was about time I shared my own quick tips with you as we are entering what seems like week 442 of distance learning, staying at our homes, and being isolated. And I wanted to really take a second to think about where we are and what our opportunities as educators around community engagement, social impact, partnership, civic engagement, however you call it. I think there are tremendous opportunities for us in this period of time. I think of all the changes that have happened over the last month in terms of what our educational landscape looks like. I think about how we have completely changed the way we're teaching our students. Asynchronous, synchronous, fewer hours a day of instruction, more projects, more opportunity for self-exploration. We're changing how we're assessing things. Are we going pass fail? Are we going honors, high honors? Are we sticking to regular letter grades? Are we not grading at all? We're also talking about how time is used, what we value and how we show it. We see it in every choice we make about how we approach learning with our students. And more than anything, we are seeing adaptability of teachers. And I can just take a quick break right here and tell you, teachers, seriously, I have never been more honored to call you my colleagues than watching what you have done over the last 4 weeks. It is amazing. It is heartbreaking and heartwarming all at the same time, how much you care for your students, how you're giving up some safety in your own households to care for your kids, to look out for them, to remember what's equitable, and to make sure that everyone is on the same playing field when we talk about anything that has to do with the educational landscape of our kids. So my hat's off to you. I hope you feel that 365 days of the year from NNSP, but most particularly in this time, I am in awe of all of you. So I want to think about what the opportunities are for community engagement, partnership, social impact, whatever you want to call it. What are the opportunities currently in distance learning? And I want to address the fact that the mental health of our students is the #1 concern of all of us. We've always known it. I know we have, but now everybody is talking about it. It's on the front page of the newspapers. The school districts are talking about it. We're really remembering that the #1 outcome of our kids' education is their social, emotional well-being and their mental health. And do you know what a really amazing thing for kids' mental health is? To be engaged with something that's bigger than themselves. It is an undeniable benefit of connecting kids to something that is outside of their regular life. It gives them resilience, it gives them grit, it gives them purpose. I know right now I'm dying to feel like I'm doing something proactive in this time of crisis, and I can only imagine that our kids are feeling the same way. So providing these opportunities for our kids to be able to connect with their community, whether it's sharing masks or sewing masks, or writing letters, or thinking even bigger picture about how they can address some of the systemic inequalities that are rising to the top currently. This is going to help our kids mentally be stronger through this crisis. Now, never before have we had to really rely on our kids' critical care. I like to call them critical character skills, your soft skills, your listening, your humility, your compassion. Have you ever had to call on a kid's empathy more than asking them to stay home while there's no one sick in their family and their friends aren't sick and they're all going out anyway and playing basketball? The empathy, the compassion, the ability to think beyond themselves, those are hugely important right now. And you know what grows those? Community engagement programs. Being able to see that helping others is good for the community, it's good for our society, and it makes you a good citizen. The needs of our partners are there and they are changing. And this is an amazing opportunity for you to build your relationships with those partners, to ask them what they need, to share what they need with your community. You don't have to do much more than repost their posts on social media to let them know that you are here for them and that they can call on you when they need you. They will remember this. We are all taking notes of who is helping and who is sitting on the sidelines. And you want to be a good partner, and you want to reach out to your partners and see how can you help? How can your students help? And how can they help you by, back to your mental health, helping you feel engaged with a purpose and doing something proactive in this time of chaos. I really can't imagine a better time to prove the value of these programs in your schools, to show up and be able to add to what teachers are doing, not add to their workload, but add to their curriculum and show how this work can be integrated into their curriculum. It can be connected to what we're asking the kids to learn on a daily basis. Now is the time to make some of these changes. We are the most adaptable we've ever been. This work is more important now than it has ever been. And those schools who have a strong basis in community partnership are thriving at this point in time because their students are feeling engaged, they're feeling purposeful, and they're feeling strong and in control of the situation. I hope that all of you are able to incorporate a little bit of this community engagement into your work. I know it's challenging at this time. I encourage you to do your best, but I know that this is an amazing opportunity for us. It is an amazing opportunity to show our kids what we value, who we are as an institution, who we are as educators, and how we share that with those around us. So on that note, best of luck. Reach out to NNSP should you need anything. Join us for our conversations about what this looks like and how we can do this. We don't have all the answers, but we're certainly happy to ask the questions. Okay, talk to you soon.